I would like to make a case for Donald Trump 2024 and a case against anybody else, especially for black people, because I believe all, not some, all of the issues in the black community can be traced back to the Democrat Party and their policies. When you look at where we are today, black people are still Christian. For the most part, it's probably in the high 80s to 90s, percentage-wise. We are Christian-based. That's just what it is. But around the same percentages, black people vote for the Democrat Party. I think that's strange, because the Democrat Party literally is anti-Christ.
I am here to attest and affirm that our faith and belief in God is central to the American story and informs the values we've expressed in our party's platform. I move adoption of the amendment as submitted and shown to the delegates.
A motion has been made. Is there a second? Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, the matter requires a two-thirds vote in the affirmative. All those delegates in favor say aye. All those delegates opposed say no. Let me do that again. All of those delegates in favor say aye. All those delegates opposed say no. I guess.
You've got a rule, and then you've got to let them do what they're going to do. Rules.
I'll do that one more time. All those delegates in favor say aye. All those delegates opposed say no. In the opinion of the chair, two-thirds have voted in the affirmative. The motion is adopted, and the platform has been amended as shown on the screen. Thank you very much.
The Democrat Party does not believe Jesus should be represented in any way, shape, or form publicly. The Democrat Party is absolutely okay with representing not necessarily Muhammad, because you get killed if you do that, but they are 100% for propping up Islam and the Muslim faith and destroying Christianity. When you look at that alone, it should eliminate the Democrat Party from our voting mindset. But black people do it anyway. Not only do black people do it, if you go to black churches, a lot of them will openly promote Democrat candidates. They will allow Democrat candidates a platform to stand up at the pulpit and tell you how they're going to help you. Well, how can you help me if you're the party that is anti-Christ? But what do? We sit there, oh my God, they're going to help us. They're going to give us things. But you're anti-Christ in a church. I'm going to talk about that another time, because it's absolutely insane to me. The party pro-abortion, mainly for minorities. They always use minorities, black and Hispanics, when talking about abortion. They never talk about white people abortion. Isn't that weird? To have a whole bunch of white people say, hey, this is a problem, especially for blacks and Hispanics. They need to have abortions.
That those that are most impacted by abortion restrictions are black women and gender expansive folks.
17% higher than white women. Within the black church, it sometimes feels like no one asks, no one tells.
A number of the impoverished single mothers that I went to church with, they were suffering under a need for reproductive rights in order to make ends meet. But our pastors from the pulpit would force upon them the idea that God would see you as guilty. And yet, here we were, all together still. So in a lot of ways, we preach something that I want to call complex.
At what point did you stake out a feeling about abortion and whether it's right or should be even allowed?
After my second one.
After your second one?
After my second one.
You did have a second abortion?
I did.
Isn't that weird that they're advocating for killing our babies, but you don't ever hear them say white, Hispanic, and black? They just say black and Hispanic. I'm going to get back to that on another day, because it's absolutely insane to me that we support this party that talks about nothing but death, literally anti-Christ. But anyway, back to Trump.